Alright, I'm back with another mukbang. I was like, I'm not doing any social media after 6 o'clock. It's 6:40 and I'm filming a mukbang. But, not wearing my watch. Y'all can probably see my watch line. Can you see it? I caught it for a second. I don't know if you guys can see it. But anyway, I'm not wearing my watch, so I can't see texts or anything coming through. But to be fair, later tonight I'll probably check at least my texts and see and make sure my boyfriend's not texting me because he is out of town. But we're going to do another Chinese food mukbang because that's what I like to eat. Ooh, that looks way better than the thumbnails I was doing. But I'm eating way more than that, though. I got sushi. Maybe that's better. I'm very Peter Mon right now. Okay, so, what do we want first? So I got, cucumber roll, avocado roll, and tofu vegetables. So, oh my god, it smells so good. Tofu and mixed vegetables, I think is what they call it. I see broccoli, carrots. Oh my god, my mouth is watering already. It looks so good. Okay, let me pause for a second and go get some soy sauce. Alright, that was almost tragic when I sat back down because I almost flipped all this food onto myself and onto my couch. So that would not have been a great time. Am I crazy? I thought that she gave me soy sauce. Alright, well, no soy sauce then. Maybe she didn't understand me. I was like, she asked me if I want any sauce, and I was like, oh, just soy sauce. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? It's so good. I like fried tofu a lot, too. It's not quite chicken-like or anything, like if you've never had tofu. It's squishy, like, I don't know how to explain it. I like it though. The fried, like, gives it more textured. They also give me some white rice. I have a friend that does YouTube as well, and her name is Brooke, and her boyfriend have like a prank channel. It's really good. I think that their channel currently is Jordy Brooke, but anyway, I can get her over to do mukbang with her one day. It'd be nice to have like some filler conversation for when like I'm chewing, you know? I have a Sprite tonight. After a certain point, I don't like pink drinks or Red Bulls or anything like that. I just want water or clear soda. For that one person that really loves when I burp, you're welcome. Sprite does it every time. They're gonna be so excited. So funny. Anyway, so what shall we talk about today? My boyfriend went on tour, so it's just me, which I'm excited about because I'm going to get myself on a better schedule. My neighbors use my driveway all fucking day long. And they've gotten me like a couple times, like while Derek's been gone. I've seen somebody coming down my driveway like late at night, and I'm like, what is going on? And then it's like the fucking neighbors. Somebody left me a comment on my video. It looks like it's a really nice comment, so thank you. Saint Sultan. I haven't gotten to read the whole thing. I only see a little tidbit right there, but who's that? Rafa? Nope, that's Max. I will say, they could have maybe, I don't know, I think this sauce could use maybe a little bit more flavor. Normally I just get the sushi. So let's try the sushi tonight. I don't remember my tray looking like this. I can't really show you guys, but that had some wasabi on it for sure. The second I tasted it, I was like, I don't know. So do you guys ever watch like other, like I'm sure you guys watch like other YouTubers, right? Like as far as like stuff that's not grooming related. Has anybody seen let's see. Pierre Mon, he's a drama channel. But he does other channels too. But I like his drama channel because he kind of does it like if you saw it, you know, online or whatever, you saw the drama and you're just talking to your friends in the kitchen or whatever. That's what he says. Like, it's like talking to your girlfriends in the kitchen, and it's just like, it's fun. It's like you can get the drama without it being too heavy, you know? Because I don't, like, always care to, like, know that much, but I'm, like, curious, you know? I think we're nosy by nature. At least I am. So, if you haven't seen, I tested out the Best Shot stuff the other day. And of course, I tested out Best Shot. Is that my neighbor again? Anyway, I tried out Best Shot, and then I tried out, like, some iRoom stuff. I did that on my story if you didn't see. It's probably gone now. Actually, I know it's gone now. I told you. Anyway, so I reviewed that stuff. I still want to use more of the Best Shot. I didn't like the one I got, the Best Shot I got, because it was like a 3-to-1 ratio and a 1-to-1 for the shampoo and a 1-to-1 ratio for the conditioner. I was like, I literally already used half the bottle on Luna. But then, after I put it on my story, everybody started messaging me, and they were like, you're supposed to get the Ultra Max. And I was like, did I not get the Ultra Max? I knew my bottle said Ultra. So I went and looked and I got the Ultra Wash. I was like, what the fuck's the Ultra Wash? Like, why? Is it just me? I was like, are you serious? I could not believe that. I literally typed in, or I saw Ultra. Let me just say, do I have Cascade Grooming? I do have Cascade Grooming right now. So I'm going to look. Grooming. Where are those suppliers? Best Shot. Where is the Ultra Wash? Best Shot, 1 shot. I've heard of this too. What is all this stuff? Best Shot, 1 shot. I hear about that too. Is that better than the Ultra Max? It must not be. Okay, so I did get the Ultra Max Pro. Clarifying. I need to go on my story now and ask people, but I can't do it till tomorrow. Oh, they got a chlorhexidine shampoo. That's cool. Can you guys see me? Okay. Let me make this window smaller so you guys can see me, and I'll tell you what I'm saying. Because I don't know how to screen record on my Mac. Not that you guys asked for this. Ultra Max shampoo. Best Shot. Where's the conditioner? Ultra Max shampoo. What the fuck? Best Shot Ultra Dirty Wash. It's gotta be. Are there multiple pages? Oh my, how many pages of just Best Shot is there? where do they have an ultra? Okay, ultra wash, ultra vitalizing mist. That's got to be what I already have. Let's see, Ultra Max conditioner. So I think I do have the Ultra Max shampoo. Then I need to go on my story and ask. So annoying. Stop naming your stuff like that similar. I have to say something because, like, that's just not distinct enough to, like, for me to, like, look at and be like, oh, yeah, these are different. Literally, I saw Ultra and, like, assumed. I was like, oh, Ultra, that's it. I think I do have the shampoo in there. I'd grab it, but I don't think you guys care. That's not what you're here for. You're here for a mukbang. And there might be people watching this mukbang that aren't even groomers, so hello. I was on the phone with my mom earlier, and I was like, I ordered my food. And I was like, oh, it'll probably be ready really fast. It's Monday. And she was like, it's Thursday. I was like, oh, okay, whatever you say. Who cares what day it is? My phone just tells me when I have an appointment, and then I go to that house. Like, I just pull it up for the day, and it's like, yep, you go here today. Like, thank you. My phone keeps me organized. You know, I just started thinking about it, and I was hearing something coming from that direction over there, and I was like, it's the dogs. They're all laying right here, so it's not the dogs. Wouldn't that be crazy if some, like, haunted shit, like, happened on camera? I'd live for it because then I'd be famous, and that would be cool. I've not really had anything too scary happen. I've talked about this before, but hell, why not? We're here chilling. I don't have shit to do tonight. I'm off work tomorrow, even though I'm going to be doing a lot of shit. I'm not, like, technically, I'm not grooming tomorrow, but I'm doing a lot of work, you know what I mean? But, so, I'm, like, literally, I don't know if you guys can hear that noise that I keep hearing, like, back there. Like, it's, like, creaking noise. But one dog's laying behind me, and the other two are on the couch next to me, like, over there. See, there's one. You see the red collar. One here, one there, and then the other one you could see earlier was directly behind me. And I'm hearing stuff like over on the side of the house. So let's talk about since we're on the subject of ghosts, why don't we just like try to freak me out, right? I'm like really hearing something. It's just like really starting to scare me a little bit. Stop. Hey, ghosts, please don't. Can you not? Excuse me, this is my house. Okay. So, can you stop so I can tell the story? Like, I don't really know what that creaking is, but, like, if you would. Anyway, now I'm, like, actually getting a little bit freaked out. So I'm like, what is that noise? What is it? I don't even know if you guys can hear it. But, okay. So I've had a couple, no, I'm scared. I've had a couple, like, paranormal experiences, right? The first one I remember having was when I was little. My papa had bought me this, like, old, Barbie doll, like, one of those life-size ones, you know? At the time, it was, like, same height as me, so I must have been pretty little. So we got this doll, and it would, like, obviously come from, like, a secondhand store. It was, like, really had, like, been through it. Like, she looked rough. Oh, that was cute. You're welcome. So anyway, she was looking real rough. And I swear to God, if that doll came, like, running across my kitchen just now, or, like, right now, I would, like, literally shit myself. Because she's at my grandparents' house, but that doll has forever scared me since then. So, okay. It was, like, I got the doll or whatever, right? And then in the middle of the night, I heard this, like, creaking noise. Like, a slow, consistent creaking kind of noise. And, I was, like, laying there with my eyes closed, like, thinking to myself, like, what could it be? Like, what could be making this noise? I got this, like, gut-wrenching feeling of, like, that sounds like the plastic from that doll. And I cracked open my, like, little eyes, and I looked, and that doll was like this. I was like, I was so scared, and there was, like, nothing I could do. Like, where I was at in the house, it would take me so long to, like, run and get anybody, and I, like, again, I was, like, the height of this, like, 3-foot doll, so I was very small at the time, very scared. So I just lay there, and just pretended like I was asleep until I finally did fall asleep, and then nothing ever came from it. I put the doll, I had, like, an attic space in my room, and I put the doll in there. I'm, like, obviously, like, freaked out by that noise I'm hearing. Like, that's why I keep, like, talking over this way, is because I'm looking. So that was one. Okay. The next paranormal activity, we're just going into the scary stories, you know what I mean? So, anyway, the next time that I had something happen that I couldn't explain, I guess we could say, is, and, like, that last one, by the way, I'm sure you could, like, put off as sleep paralysis, but just let it be known that if it was sleep paralysis, that's the only time in my life I've ever had it. Never before, never after. So, not saying it wasn't impossible, but I'm just saying, never had it since. But, okay, so the next time I remember, I was, like, in middle school. Yeah, I was in middle school. And I was dating this little boy, right? And I had to go get my braces. I think I'd lost my retainer, because I actually got my braces off by 5th grade. So I think I had lost my retainer. I'd go to the orthodontist the next morning to get a new one. They had to do, like, mold in my mouth and stuff. Early as fuck appointment, right? And I was up, like, I told my grandparents at, like, 9 that I was going to bed. And then I waited up until they went to bed, because I was a fucking middle schooler, and what else would I do? So I waited until they went to bed. And then I snuck back to the little computer room. That's, like, when, like, MySpace and everything was huge. And, you know, so I was up on my AIM, my AOL Instant Messenger. You know, if you know, you know. We'll just say that. So I was on my little Instant Messenger, I was messaging my boyfriend, having a great time. And all of a sudden, I heard thick, heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. I was like, it's my grampy. I'm like, I'm fucked. My grampy's gonna fucking kill me. I'm probably not gonna be able to be on the computer for a month. I'm fucking done, right? Well, shut everything off. I just, like, would love to stop hearing that noise. So I shut everything off. And I was closed in the computer room because I didn't want them to see the light. Like, if they looked up the top of the stairs, I didn't want them to see the light to the computer room, so I had the door closed. So I went to open the door because I'd heard my grandpa get to the top of the stairs. I, like, went to open it kind of slow because I knew him standing there in the dark would, like, terrify me, like, or at least, like, make me jump, him just standing right there. And I opened the door, and there was no one there. And at the time, I was so thankful that I wasn't in trouble that I just, like, ran and went to bed. You know, didn't even have time. It occurred to me briefly, like, well, then what did I hear? And I remember, oh shit, that was scary. That was more terrifying than any paranormal story. You almost knock your shit all over your couch. That's expensive. But anyway, so I I remember I told my, like, the little guy I was talking to at the time, like, I was, like, the next morning, I was like, oh my god, like, I heard somebody get to the top of the stairs, and then, like, when I went and looked, like, nobody was there, and he was like, oh, it was a cat, and I was like, first of all, at this point in time, like, the cats were not allowed upstairs, like, my grandma did have cats, but, like, they were only allowed downstairs, and, so the cats weren't even allowed upstairs, and even if they were, like, trust me, I have had, like, my grandparents had cats since before I was born. I've grown up with cats. I know what their little feet sound like. I can hear them coming from a mile away. Obviously, I know the difference between little cat pitter-patter and, like, a full-grown, like, man walking up the stairs. Like, it was, like, not just, like, it sounded like my grandpa. Like, almost, like, made me wonder of, like, what's it called? Like, lucid dreaming. Like, what if he was, like, having, like, a lucid dream or something, and he was walking up the stairs, and I, like, heard it in, like, our reality? Wouldn't that be crazy? Who knows? Who knows what the fuck that was, but it put my ass in bed, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Another one. This isn't really, like, one particular story. Kind of is. But when I moved in to Derek's house, Max and Luna were puppies. They were, like, still really young. Luna was, like, maybe 3 months old when Derek met her. Max was not quite a year yet. So they were still mischievous. Hell, they're still mischievous. But especially at this time, they were, like, really bad. And I would see them all the time. Mainly Max. I would see a dog, like, Max's size, walk into the bathroom. And it would be to the point that, like, I'd call him. Like, I would be so sure, because I would think in my brain that he was going to go eat the garbage, because that's probably, if he was doing that at that age, that's what he'd be doing, is he would be going to dig in the garbage. So I'd be like, Max, and then he'd end up, like, being, like, right there next to me or something. Or I'd, like, he wouldn't, because, like, Max, if he's laying near me, like, okay, if I were to call him right now, like, he's not reacting, that's his foot. Can you see his foot? Or how do you even point at it? That's his foot. You see him? Can you see him? That's his nose. So anyway, like, if I call him right now, he won't really respond. So I would, like, get up and go look in the bathroom, and, like, nothing would be there. It happened for, like, months. I would see, like, a dog going in the bathroom, and then there would be no dog. And finally one day, I, like, said to Derek, I was like, do you ever see, like, a dog out of the corner of your eye? Like, I was like, I always see, like, a dog walking in the bathroom, and I think it's Max. And he was like, what are you talking about? And he, like, looked it up, and there was, like, something, I think, about dogs, like, spirit dogs, like, moving towards water. Because, like, that whole area is, like, the bathroom. There's, like, the toilet, the bathroom, the sink. And, like, where I would see it is, like, okay, so, like, if you went forward, right here was, like, the water bowl, and then the bathroom was here. And, like, what I would always see, because, like, okay, so it was like that, and then I was facing this way. So I would always, out of the corner of my eye, see, like, a dog go to the water bowl, and then go, boop, 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 like, over to the bathroom. And then, like I said, I'd call, and then I'd look, and, like, Max is there, or I'd get up to chase him in there, and he wouldn't be in there. And that was so strange. But, like, and then the strangest part, though, is that I told Derek that. He was like, no, I've never seen it, and then I never saw it again. So I don't know. That was weird. I'm really trying to think, because I feel like I'm leaving one out. I feel like I have more experiences than that. There was one that was really weird when I worked at Sally's, and I wish that I still talked to, like, my old manager, because it, like, mainly happened to her, and there was, like, one other girl there. There was this customer that came in, like, I mean, all the time. Like, he was, like, a professional. He was in all the time. He was really good friends with my manager and, like, all this shit. And after he died, there was, like, a bunch of weird shit that happened, like, in the store. And I think it is just, like, creaking, because that one sounded close. And there's nothing right here. So, anyway, I kind of wish I could remember his name. But anyway, so after he died, it was, like, the day of the funeral or something, like, really close to when he died. And my old boss was named Mandy, and she had this other girl named Amanda that was working with her, and they were in the back putting up backstock, and there had like been a bunch of weird shit that had been happening, and then like they were in the back like putting up backstock, and the lights went out, and they were like, oh shit, like, you know, they like the light bulb burnt out or whatever, and they went and looked, and the light switch was on the other side of the room, and somebody had flipped it off, and there was nobody else in the store. And then they were like having issues with like lights flickering. It was just like weird. Like I can't remember everything that happened because this was like so long ago, but I do remember like some weird shit going down after that guy passed away, and it was really weird. I'm trying to remember. I really feel like there's more. I've played a Ouija board, and it has spelled out Luna's name. I think it might be my fridge. So anyway, it spelled out Luna's name, and then I put Luna 2, and it was like she was going to turn 2 like that week or like the next. That was really weird. And I don't know. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. I haven't had anything like truly like terrifying paranormal happen to me. I think that's why I'm like continuously on the fence on whether I even believe in ghosts or whatever. But then, like I said, when I'm home by myself, I freak myself out, so. Doesn't stop me from watching ghost shows, which is what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done with this. I've always said, ever since we bought this house, like if any house was going to be haunted, it would be this one. Because the guy, Paul, that owned it, okay, it said Golden Bowl. I thought it said Golden Corral. I was like, you were shitting me. So anyway, Paul, the guy that owned this house, that he built it from the ground up. There's a big shop in the back. There's like a 3-car garage that's separate from the house that he built, like I guess was staying in or something. Like, I don't know, but that's where he was when he built the entire house. And basically put his heart and soul in it, like really made this house fit his needs. And basically his family always owned it up until they sold it to me. So they owned it or they rented it out to, I think, close family members or like people that like knew Paul. So for me to like come in here, I was like, okay, like if anywhere is going to be haunted, it's going to be this place. But there was like the first day that I was here, I thought that he tried to close me in a bedroom, and I was like, but it's never happened since. I figured out my bedroom door is like kind of like on an incline. If you don't get the door open the right way, then it will close by itself. Or sometimes if you walk past it too fast, it'll close by itself and whatever. And then my my bedside table is like a touch thing, and it goes on it. See, that's the thing. It only goes off by itself, which I think is so strange. It never turns on by itself. It only turns off. It's really weird. Okay. Wow, this is like kind of a fucked up fortune. I don't know. It says, only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. I mean, like, yeah, I get it, but that seems like a little harsh, right? Anyway, I think this has been a very fun paranormal mukbang. 2 of my favorite things, eating and paranormal stuff. I love paranormal stuff. I could talk about it forever. You know what my thing is recently? What really actually does scare the shit out of me, like if I really saw one, I would like shit my pants. Skinwalkers. Have you ever listened to stories about skinwalkers? It's a Native American thing. That's scary. Skinwalkers scare me. Because, like, it's like one of those things, like, it could be. It's like a Bigfoot, you know? Like, because skinwalkers are, apparently, they're, like, witches essentially, but they transform into these like fucked up looking animals, and they can like talk. And like a lot of times if you like, okay, like say I was out in the woods and I like yelled something or whatever, like, and a skinwalker heard me, they'd like yell back at me whatever I said. Like if I was like, hey, like they'd be like, hey, but like say it all fucked up and weird sounding. They are scary. I mean, I wouldn't want to go in the woods at night anyway, but that, like, skinwalkers, like, confirm. I wouldn't. I would not want to live near a Native American reservation if that means I have to deal with skinwalkers. Because that's where people say they see them, is near the reservations. Max scared me. You can't just jump up like that when I'm talking about skinwalkers, okay? Is that right? It sounded weird, like I've said it too many times. Skinwalker. Yeah, I think those are scary. That probably scares me the most. And Black-Eyed Children makes me think of the Black-Eyed Peas band. It sounded like that was the direction I was going with it. But the Black-Eyed Children, that stuff's scary too to me. It's like, you could be out somewhere or get a knock on your door in the middle of the night. And it'll be like kids with black eyes. And they ask you if they can come inside. And you're supposed to tell them no. And they don't know what happens if you ever tell them yes thing. I think that's more like a creepypasta kind of thing. But the skinwalkers, that's like a Native American belief. And that's like one thing I don't fuck with is Native Americans. Like, and I mean that in like a, I let them be, let them do their thing, and I'm respectful to them. Like, I would never, like, I'm never going to talk on a, like, Native American belief. Like, I'm like, you guys are on a whole nother level. I feel like they're, like, very in tune with the earth and how things work. And I've watched so many ghost shows that have only been, like, it's like these people will be, like, haunted forever. And then it's, like, until they have, like, a Native American come and, like, bless their house or whatever, it, like, stays haunted. Like, I don't know, man. Don't fuck with the Native Americans. You better be nice to them. I'm just saying. They will curse you or something. Who knows? There's, like, a Native American watching right now. Like, really? Like, but this, seriously, though, you guys and your skinwalkers, that shit scares me. Like, even if it's not real, you guys came up with a good-ass story, because that skinwalker stuff, Anyway. I'm about to go and hang out with my dogs a little bit. And yeah, I think we had a very good paranormal mukbang. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.